Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. So I'm going to show you today a quick style that you can wear this Christmas or even New Year's as well. And before I go, guys, let me know, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you spending it with family, by yourself? Yeah, just let me know. So what you'll need for this style. So I'm going to be using Eco Styler gel. I'm using the one with argan oil, but any gel would do. This is just the one I'm using at the moment, and I'm using this just to keep those edges laid. I know a lot of you like your edges laid. I've got my water and oil spray mix as well, and that's just to provide flexibility for my hair. I'll leave a link to the video below to how I made this mix. Also, I'm going to be using my denim brush and also my bristle brush, and it's just to smooth my hair a bit, and this is to ensure that I do get those edges laid. This is a very good brush. I'll be using hair bands, and it doesn't really matter what color you use because you're really not going to see those hair bands. And I'll also be using bobby pins, and that's just to keep the hair in place. And I mean, you could use one of these combs just to divide the hair, but it's not necessary. The first thing to tell you guys is that I have finger detangled my hair, and you can see how I do that. I'll put a link to the video below. First thing I'm going to do is create 3 sections. Okay, so I'm just going to do a section at the back, and I'm doing that really from the top of my ear. So guys, we've made it to the end of the year. Been for you guys, but it's been as I like to say, an interesting year for us as a family. We had 2 bereavements this year, so I'm just going to be using some Eco Styler just to get my baby hairs at the back. So all I'm using is a bristle brush just to brush my edges in place. So I'm just using a hairband to put the hair in place. So yeah, how's it been for you guys? So how's your year been? Have you been able to achieve your goals? What has happened? So I'm now going to do the second section, and now I'm going to do it based on my eyebrows. So I'm just going to go from my eyebrows and create a line that way. And again, as you see, I'm not really using so just gently parting my hair, but because I've finger detangled, it's a bit easier. This comb, make sure that the line looks neat. So I'm going to do that off camera. So I've just done the line. So just to clarify, what I've done is I've done the line here again, I've done the line here, just the bit, so it just gives the illusion that everything is neat. Just applying Eco Styler gel to that section, just to the front part, just using a mirror. How many of you use gel, and how many of you prefer using edge control? I'm going to do a video on how I actually get my really nice and smooth and laid with edge control, because I have been using gel less this year and I want to continue. My edges were really struggling in 2017. But yeah, 2018, I've got some amazing things I've got lined up and plans to share with you guys as I go along in the year. And again, most of those things will come to light as the year progresses. So I'm just putting that section in a hairband now as well. But yeah, I've got a lot of plans. What I've decided to do differently this year is actually start acting like I've entered the new year already. Don't know if that's a bit strange, but I started acting like I'm in the new year. So I've set all the goals and things that I want to achieve for next year. And I've already started working on those goals. So by the time I'm in 2018, I'm already disciplined to some extent with the things that I want to do. So I'm just using the bristle brush again to just smooth it out. And don't worry, I'm going to, you can see, nice and smooth section as well. So the last section I'm going to do, but yeah, what are your New Year's resolutions? I know some people don't like setting New Year's resolutions because of something or the other, but I think it's good to at least, even if it's not New Year's resolutions, but to set goals and things that you like to achieve, just to keep you focused. I know some people don't like doing it because they don't like the idea of not accomplishing those goals, but if you don't aim for anything, then you know there's no focus. That's just my personal opinion, but obviously you know what works for you. So but honestly guys, I have so many exciting things to share with you in the new year, and I'll let you know. I've got some hair goals as well, some goals as a mom. And I think one of the good things that I did this year, which I'm going to definitely take on to next year, is learning to rest. I don't know how many of you, and I don't mean sleeping, because you can sleep and still wake up restless, or you can even sleep and be restless in your sleep, but learning to rest. So finally, I decided to take some time to rest this year. I don't know how crazy I look with my hair like this, but anyway, I decided to rest this year. Which I haven't done for a while. I'm always doing something or the other, and I mean I still went to work, but when I came home I purposefully disciplined myself to rest and take out time just to recuperate. Especially when you're a creative person, you can just give, and honestly I came to a point where there was nothing else to give, and I was at the point where if I didn't do anything, I'll burn myself out. So I told my family, I told some close friends as well, so that I could be accountable and they could remind me, Faith, you said you're resting. So yeah, and that's one of the things I'm definitely going to take into 2018. I'm going to learn to rest. So as you can see, that is 3 sections. So 1, 2, and 3. So now all we're going to do is just make a twist. And I'm simply just twisting each section. Two twists in one section, 2 twists in that section. And all I'm going to do is I'm getting bobby pins, and I am, for this section, I'm going to put it up. So for the bottom one, I'm putting it up to this, to the middle section. And I'm taking the bottom one and I'm putting it around. So do you see that? So put it around. So this again hides the hairband. That's why I said it doesn't really matter what colour hairband you have. So it's hiding the hairband, yeah? So then you take this section, this twist on any of them, could be any side that you want. And then what you're doing again is putting it across to the bottom section, right? And then you're taking this up and you're twirling it around. So and putting it, getting a pin and securing it. So getting a pin and securing it here. Yeah? Okay, so onto the front. All you want to do again is create 2 twists. So split the hair into 2 even sections and create 2 twists. You want it just right so it looks defined but also loose enough that it gives you body. Okay, so what I'm going to do again is bobby pins, and I'm just going to simply pin them on either side. But guys, honestly, thank you so much this year for your support. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you just for everything, really. Yeah, I've been really grateful. You know, it's amazing to think that I only started this journey in January, and look where we are, guys. Honestly, thank you. So yeah, and that's all I've done is just pin that into shape. And if your hair is not as full or not as long as mine, you can simply just use kinky twist, and where I've twisted, just add the kinky twist as you're twisting each section. So I'm just going to get gel and smooth out the edges. Yeah, do let me know what other things you'd like to see. Ooh, my hair's coming out of place. Add another bobby pin. Okay. If you want the puff in the front to be lower, just get some pins and adjust it how you want it. This is how I like mine. So now what I'm going to do is just get a scarf, rather thick scarf, and I'm just going to lay that down and then lay that for about 5 minutes. And that's it, a super easy hairstyle that you can wear during Christmas or for the new year. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.